Like, are you serious? Oh, hey, you know nobody was expecting that. I put my Doomsday 2 jersey frame on the line, and I did it on purpose because I wanted to get Bones to, step up and hand me that Tom Landry Giants jersey. But, man, for a game to turn out like this, okay, Trayvon Diggs and Elam, they were burnt all game. And I tell you, Malik Neighbors is a damn good wide receiver, man. He is. He makes some great plays. And Russell Wilson playing like an all-star, like, probably had, like, the best game since he was with the Seahawks. But he's acting like he's 2013 Russell Wilson out there throwing bombs down the field. Trayvon Diggs giving up big plays like that. Man, with Deron Bland being hurt, with his foot, I'm worried about this secondary. And we weren't getting as many pressures, but we have, like a few times. And Sam Williams, that's who I saw the most, when it came to quarterback pressure was Sam Williams. So shout out to Sam Williams. I hope Cooper Beebe's okay. I forgot what I didn't look into it before I, cammed up, but he got hurt. I need to find out what that is after I get off. But he's sitting there on the sideline, and Hoffman, he's backing up for a BB, and he hypes on his ass, and fumbles, and thankfully Dak, got onto the ball. Man, what a shootout this was. Nobody was expecting this. Another good game by Dak Prescott. It's just, there's a lot of times I'm like, what are you doing trying to throw it to Jalen Tolbert, that's really the only thing. And he did throw that stupid pick. But other than that, man, he did good. Like, Dak Prescott for the last 2 games, he's been a pretty good quarterback for his 10th year. He should. He should for 10 years. But I like the way Javonte Williams, I think he's going to be sore for a few days. Because I can tell after every play, his legs looked a little tired or like he was getting banged up, man. But he made some good run plays. And Miles Sanders held on to the ball. But I know, man, like when I started seeing Russell Wilson, that offense in the first quarter, just eat half of the first quarter, it was like 6 minutes in the game, 6 minutes in the first quarter when Cowboys finally got the ball, and we went 3 and out. But what a nail biter this was. This got my heart racing. Week 2 against the Giants at that. I'm not saying, I'm hyped up about this year and we're going to ball out this year, but I am a little nervous with our defense. Our offense looks pretty good, and there's a few times we make boneheaded mistakes, in offense. Kind of like how Lamb, didn't catch, he didn't catch a few passes, against the Eagles, and Miles Sanders fumbled. But other than that, it looks like we're going to be okay. And George Pickens finally got a few flags on him, we got a few first downs out of it. And he just couldn't get anything going, but he showed up in the fourth quarter, y'all. He showed up in the fourth quarter. And I don't know what's wrong with Ferguson, y'all. Jake Ferguson ain't looking very good this year. It's only 2 games in, but there's just something about him, man. He just doesn't look right. He balled out in 2023, and then he had injury problems last year. But he is not looking like he ain't looking like he was. Something's wrong with Jake Ferguson. He can't really hold on to the ball. When he finally does catch it, he's kind of juggling it when he finally catches it. It looks like he's gotten even slower than in the past. And he's just not getting a good separation. I mean, I haven't looked at his blocks or anything. I don't know how his blocking has been, because that's a good part of the running game. But when it comes to the passing game, it's just he ain't looking good, y'all. But let's hope he gets better throughout the year, But overall, I'm worried about the secondary, and I hope Cooper Beebe's okay. But what a scare this was. And what I was trying to tell Giants fans, get up. This is only week 2. You just never know what's going to happen in the NFL. Look what happened. And all y'all were doing was crying and moping around to see a wild game. But y'all still lost. Y'all still lost. The Dallas Cowboys went from a nice, good-looking, handsome-looking loss in week 1 to a wild, ugly win. That's what I'm going to call it, a wild, ugly win. But we're 1-1. We got past the Giants. It was almost looking like Dak was going to lose, to the Giants finally. And since 2016, that's when the Giants haven't won in Arlington. It's 2016. So that was a scare. The guys, it's showing a preview of Texas Tech, guns up. Texas Tech against Utah right now on TV. You can see a bunch of glares going on. But, Texas Tech moved to 17. We were number 21. Now we went to number 17. So I'm excited about that game against Utah for next Saturday. Anyways, guys, we won. I'm not trying to drag this out. It's 7-0 the Eagles right now. So, of course I'm going to go for the Chiefs because the Eagles, in the NFC East. So I'd like for them to get their first loss, That way Cowboys can be 1-1. The Eagles can be 1-1. And Washington lost against Green Bay. And so they're 1-1. And Giants started 0-2, but Giants are looking pretty good. Either they're looking pretty good or we're just terrible. And we just don't know it yet. But I will take this win. What an exciting game overall this was. I loved it. Brandon Aubrey is the player of the game. No matter how many great plays Pickens have gotten and the catches that CeeDee Lamb got and the run that Williams did, and that stupid little easy long bomb interception that Donovan Wilson got, at the end or whatever. No matter what, that long field goal kick to go into overtime is what kept this game alive. It was Brandon Aubrey. So give the game ball to Brandon Aubrey, and this was his first winning field goal kick. So yeah, game ball goes to Brandon Aubrey. 1-1 Cowboys. I'm getting out of here. And shout out to you, Bones. Take your time. We'll talk to each other, and you can send that Landry jersey, and I'll take good care of it for you. And can't wait to see it, man. Can't wait to see it. All right, guys. Let's go Cowboys. 1-1. Peace.